All right, before we keep moving on, reading the first book of Moses, Genesis, all right, let's read some of these religious emails, texts. This is the way I try to end the religious mind control. I go on TikTok, you know what I mean? I have like 3 or 4 different accounts on TikTok. In other words, I harass religious people. I tell them to stop lying. This is the correct way to read the Bible, all right? I go on YouTube. I harass them. I also go to Facebook. I harass them there too. Like they harass people. Like you know how religious people go knocking at your doors, trying to get you to go to their church. You have to stop that. Those people are brainwashing generation after generations. These people brainwash their children. That's child abuse. But these people can't see what they're doing as a great harm to the universal consciousness, to themselves. And the global elites created the Bibles. The slave masters, they don't want you studying the stars. So let's read some of these comments. Here we have this one here that puts symbols as his code. Reply to your comment. Jesus died on the cross. He saved us from the sins. He came back from the death after the 3 days. So that's what we're reading here in Genesis. The 3 days is actually one is like 1,000. Capricorn Aquarius, okay, 1 and 2. And the third day, age of Pisces, return of the yellow sun. Jesus is the yellow sun. I hope you guys understand that. He doesn't understand that because he never studied nature. Because the Bible tells you not to study nature. Because the slave masters created it. They wanted to keep your people stupid. Fake war governments, fake war religions, fake education system. They just want you to say yes and never question anything. So here we got Beth. Okay, she replied to me, wow, you worship the stars, but not the creator of the stars. Good luck with that. So you see, she doesn't understand when she's reading her Bible that God, okay, is the 8 suns. God only appears when the 8 suns are awakened. It's the energy, the spirit. You see, they believe in a fictional character. They created a imaginary friend named Jesus or God. They don't understand that the Bibles is the story of the kingdom of heaven, the Milky Way galaxy. They think these stories happen in Earth because of the fake system. They created a fake Jesus fake. They created a fake Noah's Ark that they say they discovered as all lie. They created a fake Jesus, whatever, that he died on the cross. That's all a lie. All right. So here's another one. Christ for life. Reply to your comment. Scriptures literally tell us that astrology is the sin. You see? Because the Bible is telling them that. Remember, man wrote the Bible. The slave masters wrote the Bible to keep people a slave of the system. So all these people, all the churches around the world, the Christians is mind control facilities. The Muslims, mind control facilities. The Jews, mind control facilities. The Buddhists, all mind control facilities to control the slaves. So let's read a couple more here. Sorry, buddy, but you are wrong. We are the chosens, but not all will be accepted. Jesus love you. The Bible is not witchcraft. Take it with, you see? He doesn't understand. When you read the Bible, all right, you must understand the Bible is witchcraft if you don't study the stars. You need to study everything so the mind control doesn't work on you. It's working on them because they never study. Okay? Literally, look at this. Okay, so about in the year 2010, 2011, when I was trying to study and learn, so I saw this on YouTube. All right? It's Introduction to the Hebrew Bible, Ancient Near Eastern Settings, Biblical Religion. So this is how I started. I watched I think almost all the videos that this lady, all right, it's from the Yale University. They were explaining what the Bible is about, lectures. And literally, you have to watch this. It's so funny. So she was giving her class, and there was a lot of religious people that went to her class, okay? And she says, okay, this class is about explaining what the Bible is. They're just myths and legends, and there's a lot of evidence of older civilizations that created, like the Noah story, and these Christian people, Christian kids who attended her classroom were saying, no, but God said, she said, hey, this is my classroom. I'm not the teacher. You're not the teacher. This class is for this. If you think that is this, please leave my classroom. So about, I would say, more than half of her classrooms left. There were all religious people who they were. You see, she was just telling you that the stories are all fictional. They're not real, right? That they're all mythologicals. Okay, that something happened in ancient times with the flood, but she even doesn't understand that all these stories are astrological. You know, so but at least it gave me the window where I saw from all the cultures similar stories, and I said, well, all these stories have to mean something. What does it mean? It means our solar cycles. Our ancient people were explaining what happened. You know what I mean? That's what they're trying to warn us. But like I said to you guys, the fake government ain't gonna tell you. Like if you work for the federal government or if you work for a corporation, let's say an archaeologist, and you discover something, they will tell the archaeologist to keep it to himself if he wants a paycheck. If he wants to keep working what he does, he can't say anything because they don't want people knowing, you see? And they have to keep their mouth shut because they have to have a paycheck to provide for their family. So this is just another good example and how I started a long time ago. I watched all these videos of her. She kind of opened my mind. I was like, oh, okay, I see what she's telling us. But she doesn't even know that all these stories are astrological. But at least she kind of helps you break your Jesus and God mind control. She explains in a lot of different ways. So let's keep moving on. So, okay, so we left off here in Genesis, all right? I guess it was when I have to look for it. Hopefully I can find it. And God called the light darkness, and he called the evening morning. And that was the first day. Okay, I already did that one. Okay, then God, okay, let's get my little pencil. Okay, and God said, let there be light. Let there be, okay, and God said, let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters, and let there divide the waters from the waters. Okay, so you know what that means. It's the same thing what I meant before. The division is the 4 elements, all right? So let me get an image for that. Okay, so let's use this image, all right? What you see right here. You see the division. This is the wheel above. This is the firmament above. This is the real flat earth, all right? People think because they're reading the Bible, it's talking about the ends of the earth. It's the ice age. This is the firmament of the heavens, water, earth, fire, and air. Each one of these have 3,000 years. So you will have the brothers are darkness, that is the air age and the water age. That's one pillar. Then you have the second pillar, that is earth and fire. Brothers are darkness, brothers are light, all right? That's the divisions. That's the firmament above, all right? Okay, so now let's read number 7. Thus God made the firmament and divided the waters which were under the firmaments of the waters which were above the firmament. And also, okay, so now keep in mind, this is the firmament above the heavens. So now let's look for the firmaments below. This one is the one below, the wheel below, the firmament below, the earth below, all right? So you will have the 12 months of the year. Remember the yellow sun? Earth revolves around the yellow sun at 365 days. That's 1 year. But these are the 4 months, all right? Then above, the yellow sun orbits the Milky Way galaxy, the firmament above, and 12,000 years, the 4 ages. You see? You get it, all right? So that's the firmament below. So let's keep in mind that the division happened there too. Okay, you will have the 4 seasons. This is what the religious people don't understand, how to survive for the winter season. They can't see the spring, summer, and not on winter. They think it's all fake because this is how they've been brainwashed. All right. So we read number 7. So the God saw, okay, divided. The God called the firmament of heaven. So the evening and the morning were the second day. So now they're talking about the age of Tharus. Actually, correction. The second day is the age of Aries that we in right now. All right, that's the second day. Then the third day. Then you know what I mean. The third is actually number 1 because it's a calendar reset. Okay, the age of Pisces 1, then Aries is 2. Then you move up the clock. Remember, the 12 is the last hour. Okay. Then God said, let the waters under the heavens be gathered together into one place, and let the dry land appear. You see, that's the dry land, the earth age. All right.